All right, here is a really cool one. It's offensive toxicity. And as you know, toxic plays consist of explosive plays that gain a lot of yards, as well as turnovers, which are obviously bad. So you want explosive plays on offense, you don't want turnovers. And this visualization lists every single one of these on here. Here's the legend so that you can see exactly where they were on the field when these explosive plays were generated. You can also see down here a total count of the number of plays, passes, runs, fumbles, interceptions on offense, as well as how they ranked. Okay, so like the New Orleans Saints were the #1 most explosive pass play team in the NFL last year with 72 pass plays. Let's see here, Carolina Panthers were the #1 run explosive play team with 79 explosive runs. So you can kind of see that the Atlanta Falcons had the most fumbles of any team in the NFL last year. And in terms of interceptions, the Denver Broncos led the NFL in that metric. But the cool thing about this is you could filter this by different play types. So let's say we only want to look at run plays. And we'll just uncheck the pass up here. And now it's only going to show us the run plays and what teams do when they're running the football. So if they fumbled on a run play, or if they gain an explosive yard. So this is the Oakland Raiders, for instance. But then we still go down here and we look at the teams, explosive runs and fumbles, and how they rank. If we want to go back to look at all of them together, we could do that. But you can look at based upon the week, the quarter, and the down. But based upon this graphic, if you want to look at specific things, so let's say we want to look at all the types of explosive plays. We want to get rid of the fumbles and the interceptions. And we want to look at, let's say, Amari Cooper. Okay, when Amari Cooper was targeted, this is what he did. Let's go ahead and add back all of these. So you can see when Amari Cooper was targeted, there were 4 interceptions, and here's where the ball was snapped on those 4 interceptions, as well as kind of the direction of where they were sitting between the hash marks. You can see that there was 2 fumbles on these plays, and here's where they were generating the explosive plays from these spots on the field. So you can kind of filter that. Obviously, he wasn't running the football here. You could filter that. Let's say we want to look at Latavius Murray. And in this case, he only had 2 explosive plays as a receiver. If we want to go back to all, and now we want to look at Latavius Murray when he was a rusher. Get rid of that. And go down to Latavius Murray as a rusher. We'll see that here's where he was generating his explosive run plays of 10+ yards. Now, when you mess around with these and change these filters, you notice it doesn't do anything for the overall filters for the NFL. You're changing the overall filters up here. You're going to affect the graphic and down below. But just because you change Latavius Murray, we're not going to adjust the graphic down here below in terms of the rank. So this is a pretty unique table, pretty useful table, I think, and very fun to play around with and see the visualization as you change some of the filters.